Sagittarius, okay? So this is for any placements of Sagittarius you have in your chart. If you do, great. If you don't, great as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out. And if you are a cross watcher, I welcome you with open arms because I know that I was a cross watcher for many a video myself, so I get you and I got you. But I might be snitching, so be mindful, okay? Check yourself before you wreck yourself, please. So, now, I'm using Radleigh Valentine's Fairy Tarot deck. I will also mention that it's important for you to use your own intuition, and with that, let's get started. So, my gorgeous Saggies, the first card, I don't know why that Frenchiness came out, but the first card, alright, is the Seven of Cups. Seven of Summer, actually. Seven of Summer, which is the equivalent of the Seven of Cups. Then you have the Unity card, the Ten of Spring, Unity is Taurus energy, it's the Hierophant. So Ten of Spring, Five of Spring is the Ego, which would be the equivalent of the Devil, which is Capricorn energy. Two of Summer is the Ace of Vinta. The Prince of Spring is the Queen of Vinta. That one sounded like slightly German. That might have been very nasty. German accent. I'm sorry to my German viewers. The next card is the Ace of Spring, Ace of Summer, Queen of Autumn, Seven of Spring with the Six of Summer, and the Emperor. Oh, we're having a big reading. Dang. Emperor and Strength and the Star. Very big reading. Let me just get myself organized here. We're going to make this fit. Okay. So, my gorgeous Sagittarius. First card out, Seven of Summer. Being spoiled for choice. Okay? It says no more procrastinating. Your power comes from making a decision. Confusion that arises from overanalyzing the options. Yes. Make a choice, stick with it. Don't get all wishy-washy on your choice, okay? Because when you get all wishy-washy on your choice, life will become all wishy-washy with you. Now, next card is Unity. Now, the Unity, as I said, is a Hierophant card, which is Taurus energy. Okay, and that talks of do the right thing for the right reasons. Compare traditional versus new approaches to see which works for you. A spiritually minded community. Pick one possibility and run with it. Yes. Until you see that it's not really gelling, it's not what you want. Until then, stick with it, see what you can do. If you see you can't do much with it, move on. Yes. Then you have the Ten of Spring. Now, the Ten of Spring would be the equivalent of the Ten of Wands, which talks about ask for help from others. All work and no play, being weighed down by too many responsibilities. Yep. If you are trying to go in multiple directions at once, you might have a difficulty making one, you might have difficulty manifesting one outcome. Your attention might be in multiple different places, not in just one, where you focus all your energy. Well, there might be a reason why you need to focus on multiple things at this time. Yes. But I'm sure you do have a reason. It's just saying, whatever the reason is. So either decide on one thing and work on it until it's done, or, well, yeah, like you can have multiple projects, but just work on one project at a time, right? One project at a time. I'm going to write that down. One project at a time. Yeah. Now, the next card is the Five of Spring. Now, the Five of Spring talks of opposing goals arising from differing opinions, feeling at odds with yourself or others, overly ambitious people. Very well placed. Okay, now I did talk of one project at a time. I feel like if you don't do one project at a time, they will come and your multiple projects will take over and leave you in the dust. You won't know which one is more important, and you won't know where it starts and where one ends, where one starts and when one ends, right? This would be priority management, or yeah. Management, or what's the other word? Priority management, or oh yeah, it is priority management. Deciding which one, or time. My eyes have glazed over. Or time priority management, which in turn implies time management, or scheduling, which implies scheduling projects or scheduling priorities. I have multiple projects I'm working on, but they're all scheduled in my day. You know? Yes. Where was I? Five of Spring. Now the next card is the Ego card. And the Ego card is the Devil card in this deck, which is Capricorn energy, like I mentioned, which talks the illusion of being trapped, placing too much importance on material items, getting caught up in fear and worry. What I am getting with this, what am I getting with this? Sagis, my gorgeous Sagis. So, opposing goals arising from different opinions makes you feel like, if we continue with the analogy of project management or priority management, with having multiple priorities that are conflicting, you don't know where to start, what to concentrate on. This says that is creating an illusion that you are trapped between all these different projects. But if you schedule your time properly. If you prioritize, if you use priority management, the illusion of being trapped will be lifted, and you won't be so caught up in fear and worry because you know what you're going to do when, and you'll be it will feel kind of boxed, but at least it will schedule, your time will be well divided. And you'll have like segments for this, segments for that, segments for this, so that way you don't feel like all rushed into stuff, right? Now the next card is the Two of Summer, which is the Two of Cups, which talks of falling in love or making a serious commitment to someone. Forgiveness and the resolution of problems. Don't give up. Your relationship can be healed. Wasn't I just talking about priority management and it being a resolution to one of your problems, to the problem of feeling trapped and feeling torn between different projects and being like, I don't know what to do. Well, with scheduling and priority management, you'll know exactly what to do. You can. Right? Yeah. Now, the next card is the Ace of Winter. Now, the Ace of Winter would be the Ace of Swords, which talks of don't be deterred by challenges along the way. It's important to communicate clearly and accurately, even with yourself. You need to be able to clearly indicate what you're going to work on next so that you can prioritize, right? And schedule stuff in your day or in your week or in your month or in your year, whatever, what have you, right? All that stuff. Then you have, once you do all those, it says amazing new ideas that should be implemented. What this will allow you to do is free up some thinking space, some bandwidth, if you so wish. It will free up some bandwidth. You won't feel so stressed. And it might seem very boring and monotonous to be working on the same thing all the time at the same time of the day, but at least with that way of doing things, you can release what you are concentrating on and what you need to worry about. You won't worry as much because you have things that are stable and steadfast in your life, and you can worry or you can concentrate on other things. You can be more creative in different endeavors or what have you, right? Now, the next card is the Prince of Spring, who is a charming, self-confident, passionate, and restless individual. It says, immediate action, a challenge you can successfully manage, a passionate relationship. Now, what just came to my mind is if you manage your priorities, and if you schedule your priorities, it might be monotonous, it might be boring, but at least you can also schedule in some creative time where you can fully let loose and be the Prince of Spring. It's like, F it, I'm going to be creative at this time. Sometimes I think it's the difference between knowing when you need to concentrate on your left brain thinking or on your right brain thinking, right? Yes. That left brain thinking / right brain thinking. Alright, so we are at the Queen of Winter. Now, the Queen of Winter is a strong, patient, self-sufficient, and funny individual. It says, let go of people or things that no longer serve you. Now is the time to focus on your career, unmarried or divorced individuals. Bring in your attention on what it is that you're working on. Don't be focused on what it is you're doing. Don't be, in Armenian we would say trvad, which means don't be scattered. Don't be scattered in what you're working on. Schedule your time and work on those things specifically at those times so you don't be trvad or scattered, right? Now is the time to focus on your career, right? I don't know if you're unmarried or divorced, but I don't think that is of keen importance here. But definitely let go of people or things that no longer serve you. And concentrate on what it is you're doing, that is going to allow you to get your project to manifest. Right? Next, you have the Ace of Spring. Now, the Ace of Spring is the Ace of Wands, and it talks of it's time to take action. Be fearless and happily pursue your most treasured dreams. Amazing career opportunities. Yes. Once you can separate your left brain thinking and your right brain thinking, that is going to allow you to take action on different things in your life. It's going to allow you to be creative and logical, right? When you need it. Okay. One of the things that I've noticed is the difficulty with people to switch. Switching is of key importance, right? So that you can pursue your most treasured dreams. In order for you to have an amazing career opportunity, or in order for you to be able to tap into those amazing career opportunities, you need to manage left and right brain thinking. Yes. Left and right. Left, right, left. Left, right, left. So you don't feel like you're in the army. But that, okay, so in order for you not to feel like you are in the army and everything's so structured and everything is so in a box, you need to be able to use your left and right brain, right? So that you can be creative just as much as you are logical and structured and analytical and whatever. You need all those things. Okay? Yeah. Then you have the Ace of Summer. Now the Ace of Summer is the Ace of Cups, and it talks of open your heart to love, the beginning of a new intimate relationship or the rebirth of a current one, the awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual epiphany. This ability to switch from left to right at specific times in the day, and believe me, it's going to become a habit, right? Habit. And it's going to become a habit. And once it becomes a habit, you will notice that new interesting things will pop up from what it is that you're actually doing, right? There'll be like some places where it intersects and new possibilities will be burst, will come forth from what it is that you're creating. Okay? Now, so that is it for the Ace of Summer. Also, because of those intersecting bits, that will also awaken psychic abilities and spiritual epiphanies that you might have about certain aspects. Once you get deep enough into a certain topic, you'll start seeing things. Okay, for example, all these little analogies that came up during the reading, I would never have seen this like 2 years ago. And they came up because I have woven stuff together in my mind. In my mind. New structures have been created that are cemented in my brain. You can do that too. Okay. Now, the next card is the Queen of Autumn. Now, the Queen of Autumn is a generous, stylish, gracious, and practical individual. It says, be practical with respect to how you proceed, the ability to make anything more beautiful, meeting someone who can help your dreams come true. Yeah. But I feel like this meeting someone who can help your dreams come true is directly tied into the awakening of your psychic abilities and spiritual epiphanies. Why? Because your psychic abilities and spiritual epiphanies will let you in on who is coming into your life or whose life you're going into, and being able to see, as I was saying about those intersecting things, being able to see what needs to happen before it happens. And I don't know if any of this makes sense, but just at this moment, none of this makes sense to me either, but just roll it. So it's going to allow you to have things intersect and make interesting mixes, which will allow you to tap into your flavor, which will allow you to spice up whatever it is that you're doing your way, which will help others, which will attract others, specific others, because some people will be attracted to your flavor, others will not, they'll be repulsed by your flavor, and it's the people who are attracted to your flavor, way of doing things, that should be drawn to you, not the ones that are repulsed by it. Okay? People that are repulsed by it are the people you want to steer clear of. You want to be attracted to people that you can jive with, right? That you can understand, that you're like, oh my God, I feel so drawn to this person, right? Now, the next card is the Seven of Spring. Okay? And the Seven of Spring, okay, talks of be assertive, don't back down from what you believe, courageously stand up for yourself, which is the connection between this card and that card. Well, I mean, not a lot of people are going to notice and see the interwovenness of what you can see at specific times in your life, okay? Because I feel like the person that I'm talking to, this might be for you, Dharma, okay? You might see things, well, I know you see things before others do, but what am I getting here? What am I getting? That you're seeing things before, right? So you're seeing things before they actually happen, and now I don't know the connect. Please use your intuition. Now, this is for everybody, okay? It's not just for Dharma. Everybody, please use your intuition in regards to what the connection is between this Queen of Autumn and the Seven of Spring, because I feel like there's some there's like electricity coming from this. These two are interconnected. I don't know how it's going to be different for every single one of you, but I just feel like energy connection between both of them. Okay, next you have the Six of Summer. Now the Six of Summer is the Six of Cups, which talks of children or childhood, the return of people or romances from your past, remembering events differently in a better or worse light than how they actually occurred. Now I feel like that electric connection between the Queen of Autumn and the Seven of Spring is what this is referring to. That thing that you're remembering things differently. people from your past, but it's the remembering of something in different light that is of essence here. I don't know why, so please use your intuition. Next, you have the Emperor. Now, the Emperor is Aries energy, and it talks of use logic and structure to increase your success. Get organized. A firm but compassionate leader. Be the firm and compassionate leader of your life, or of this thing that you are embarking on. Yes. Then you have Strength, which is Leo and Taurus energy, and it talks of the grace and inner strength needed to overcome challenges, the power of kindness and forgiveness, time to embrace how wonderful you are. Yeah. Now, so you're remembering things differently with the Six of Summer. You are using logic and structure to better deal with that thing that you're remembering differently. Now, Strength is popping up to say that you got it, girl. You got it. Well, girl, guy, whatever. You got it, person. You can do these. What was that? What was that facial expression? You can do these. You know, you have what it takes to deal with this Five of Spring, or this Ten of Spring, or whatever it is that's got your goat. Got your goat. And the next card is the Star card, which is Aquarian energy, which talks of look to the future with hope and optimism, the power of kindness and forgiveness, time to embrace the power of the faith. I think I mixed two cards together. It says, look to the future with hope and optimism, the power of faith to move mountains, happy changes that bring relief from challenging times. Yes. Well, the challenging times that came with the Seven of Spring, where you were like fighting people off for some reason. It's like you're like, I'ma kill you because you're on my land. Well, I mean, she's pointing a bow and arrow at them, and they're like, buzz off. Get off my property, or else I'll shoot. Right? I don't know where these are coming from. Anyway, so you're trying to shoo unnecessary people from your yard. And I feel like, as you're doing that, or as you did that, you got an epiphany. Something just clicked in your mind due to the Ace of Summer, and you're like, holy shit. What? Damn. And you're like, okay, I need to refocus and reframe these things in my mind so that I can better control my reaction to them, so that I can use logic and structure to increase my success, because I know I'm powerful, I know I'm strong, I know I have all of this going on, and then some. And so that's how you're noticing how wonderful you are. And this is giving you hope for the future, right? Which is basically what Aquarians do, because they have an image of the future they want to create from themselves. But the way I see it is the Star, because it talks about look to the future with hope and optimism, the power of the faith, Okay? The power of faith to move mountains, happy changes that bring relief from challenging times. You know what it is you want to create, and you have hope and optimism, and now that you have all these cards lining up for you, you now have all the faith that you need that you can make this thing happen. It is a happening thing. Okay? So, my gorgeous Saggies, this is all that I have for you guys this week. If you like this, and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price for private readings, as well as my email to send donations to on PayPal if you feel so called. And with that being said, my gorgeous Saggies, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye!